Welcome to the Serious Shift blogcast. We have only one question. What does Serious Shift mean to you? To answer that and much more, here's your host, Dennis Moseley-Williams.
Hi, I'm Dennis. Welcome back to the Serious Shift blogcast, episode number 104. Wherever you are in Blogland, I hope you're well. Today's going to be a good blog. I think you can see I've got some enthusiasm today. I just got off the telephone with a friend of mine who owns a business. I shook him up a little bit. I put that guy back on the tracks and I saved him. I literally hung up the phone, turned on this movie camera, and decided that call is going to be the best blog for you today. Here's my question. My question is, are you doing the right things now as far as figuring out who your people are and what you stand for to ensure that when this coronavirus thing blows out, you're moving at 100 miles an hour already? There's too many people that seem to think they got to wait for this thing to blow out before they can start working. Don't become one of them. Here's 3 things you need to just be thinking and getting yourself around right now to ensure that you're going to save yourself for later. Here it goes. You ready? Here's number 1. Find the right people. Have you been attracting average people with an average offering and an average promise? Picture a bell curve. I've said this for years. Go after the people on the fringe, the outliers, the people that are passionate about a subject, that don't want an average solution. They know what the average solutions are. They're seeking and searching someone that has a fresh approach, a different way of doing this, who has a purpose behind their work. That's what they're looking for. Capitalize on human nature. Humans need to be a part of something, to be a part of a group. We need it. It defines us as a species. Seth Godin talked about this in his book Tribes, which happens to be, I think, maybe the first Seth Godin book I read. He talked about tribes, how we band together. And he said, obviously at one time, tribes were, families and clans, etc. But in our modern world, there's all kinds of tribes. There's people who drive Jeeps are a tribe. There's Yankee fans that are a tribe. People who all live in a city, that's a tribe, right? Tribes can be around all manner of things. Religion, sporting events, occupation, worldview, music, etc. It's our tribe. People want to belong to one. The problem is you might not stand for enough. Think about this. 2 companies. One company's Nike. The other company's New Balance. They both make really, really, really good running shoes, okay? But one of those 2 companies stands for something. Just do it. And as a result, there are people at marathons, or not, underneath their dress shirt, that have the Nike swoosh tattooed on their body. I doubt you could find a New Balance tattoo on anybody's body. New Balance makes a wonderful product, but they never started anything. Nike means just do it. It's an idea that Nike fans buy into, okay? Really good companies understand that. They don't want you to just buy their stuff. They want you to live the message. What's your message? Okay, everybody knows what I do for a living. My message is Serious Shift. Okay, that's people buy into me, not buy from me. The same should be true for you. Here's number 2. If I'm telling you that you're making a mistake by making an average offer to average people, then you yourself, the next mistake you can't make is you can't be average. You can't be boring. You have to be interesting. And this is a lot of experience economy stuff in here. Authentic, true to yourself and how you share and represent yourself with others. You got to tell people what you stand for and what you're about. I must have said this 10,000 times. Don't start a business, start a movement. It's not what you have, it's what you do. It's who you help people become. Okay, get this. This is from a survey, just in case you wonder if I know what I'm talking about. Horizon Media did a survey called Finger on the Pulse. 81% of millennials expect good citizenship from the companies that they spend their money at. 81%. Now, the critical word there is expect, not want. They don't want the company to do it. They expect you to do it. In my life, yesterday I'm walking with my two buddies. We take ourselves on our physical distance walk. And we're talking about jackets. And my buddy says to me, I gotta get some of that Patagonia stuff there, he says. And I said, oh yeah. And I told him all about Patagonia. I said, oh, it's wonderful stuff. It'll never let you down. But let me tell you more. You pay a premium, but they do some really, really good things. They give a lot of money to the environment. They've committed to using the right materials, all this wonderful stuff. But you pay a premium, I said. Standing beside me is my other buddy. He's wearing virtually the identical jacket as I am in a different color, made by someone else. I won't bash them. He says, yeah, see, that's what I don't like about these guys. And he points to the logo. He says, they didn't do anything. They just copied those guys and they didn't do anything. They don't do anything. They just copy those guys and sell it for less. Patagonia isn't just about their products. They're about a mission. And people who wear Patagonia, that tribe, believe in that mission and they want to support it. Same thing in your business. Who are your people? Yeah. And what do you stand for? Everybody comes to you, but what for? It's not that thing. It's your movement. Who are you helping people become? And the very third thing is this: do more. Delight and engage your audience, your market, your customer, your people, your person. Be willing to do more for them with more humanity, generosity, and enthusiasm than any person would ever think is reasonable. And you will have all of the referral business you need. Okay, how come again? Number one, because you're working with the right people. People that are actually excited about the approach you take to your work. Well, who's everybody else? They're lovely people and they mean well, but they're just regular people looking for a very regular something with a very regular price. They're not going to be excited about any of your passion or enthusiasm or purpose. So don't waste a minute of your time talking to them. Don't market to the middle. What's the second thing I'm supposed to do, Dennis? Start a movement. Be about something. What do you stand for? What's the secret you use this time with your client to teach them? Who are you helping them become? Okay, and what's the third? Do more. Don't just make your clients a profit, leave them a profit. Help them become the best version of themselves by being more generous, more human, and more willing than any other person would reasonably be willing to do. And you're going to be fine. Okay? Thank you very much. Wherever you are in Blogland, have a really good one. I'm going to see you soon. Take care.
We hope you enjoyed the Serious Shift blogcast. We would love any suggestions, feedback on topics, ideas, or challenges that may have you feeling stuck. Also, please leave a 5-star review wherever you are enjoying this content. It helps Dennis out tremendously. On behalf of Dennis and the team, see you next episode.